Hola, humans, Tredel the Comic God here, and today I'm here to talk about my comic. I haven't talked about my comic in a while. It's been on hiatus because I kept on having story problems, if I'm going to be honest. And none that were in the actual book, just little things that kind of built up in my head. And then I was like, okay, well, there's like these 10 little things. I don't know how to fix them at this point. So I went on to a different project, which I had a lot of fun doing. It was still a fantasy project. It was still a comic book thing. And I started just writing the script. I wrote 6 issues, and the first arc is 8 issues, so I'm still working on that every now and again. But I went back and I seen that I had like 80 plus pages in the story before, and I love the world, and I kept on thinking about the world, and I kept on thinking what the main character would do after this arc that I'm currently writing was finished, and then I was like, I should go back to it, because I obviously love it enough to keep on thinking about it. And honestly, the character started when I created the character when I was in high school. He went from a Kratos clone, like a God of War, the game clone, where he was son of like a cult member, and the demon betrayed him specifically, and a different demon said, hey, I can bring you back, just mess up that demon for me. And then it was literally just God of War except for demons instead of Greek gods. So then throughout the years I've just been trying to revamp it into something closer and closer to not God of War, further from God of War and closer to my own thing. And then I got to something that I really liked. Funny enough, it does have to do with a pantheon of gods, but it's Egyptian gods. And it's a world based on Egyptian mythology that's not quite Egyptian mythology. It's like if you took a fantasy world and Egyptian mythology and kind of mixed it together. And I haven't really seen anything like that before. And, like, to my knowledge, it's not there. So I was like, this is a cool playground to play in. Okay, now what does this character do? And he still has some of his God of War isms there, but what isn't inspired by something else, you know what I mean? So I looked at the pages that I had, the 80 plus pages, and I said, okay, the story that I have right now is great. I like it, but it's not my perfect thing. What should I do? So I took all the pages, I took all the text out, I looked at everything I had, and I was like, if I add a few pages here, this is going to be exactly what I want. So then I did Blood of the Set Empire page breakdown, or New Start page breakdown, and I started it a completely different way. There's a specific reason why, but I started it a completely different way, and that was supposed to be 10 pages that got to 14 pages that is now at 20 pages after I thumbnailed everything. But I think it's a much better start, and it's just a fun way to start. And then I have a few things, like there's a scene where there could be a fight scene, but I don't make it a fight scene, and that bugged me for a long time. Ever since I finished it, it's been bugging me. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go back and do a little fight scene, and then there's a few things that I got to add here and there. And then once I do that, you have the 80 plus pages, you have the 40-ish new pages. That's 120 pages, right? And then add a little bit of process and stuff in the back, like you usually get with like a trade paperback, the volume, of a comic. And then I have my first whole volume. I think that's beautiful. So that makes me excited. I'm working on that, and I'm going to be so happy to see it in a full volume. I have some printed books, but it's none as like hefty as that, right? By the way, on my website, thecomicgod.com, you could still read the old issues and go. Even if you're interested, go read them before I take them down. They're going to be up for a little bit until I revamp this, because those ones aren't going to get printed. It's going to get all shifted around and changed. So if you want to go get that, you can get it for free. It's pay what you want. So if you want to throw your boy some dollars, you could also do that. But get it for free. Read it. I don't think it's going to spoil too much because I'm switching and changing it around. And plus, I think I only have 3 available and I have 4 finished. So I have more done than I've made available. So there's a bunch that's just, I guess, kept secret. So yeah, if you want to go check that out, go check that out. But yeah, no, I'm hyped about it. And I have So I'm probably going to give updates and I guess little maybe not demonstrations, but like reveals of my comic as I get the new pages finished. And yeah, then I'll have a full book out, which I'm so excited for. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm so hype about getting it actually finished because honestly, every time, part of the reason I even went back to finish it is I see Todd McFarlane on Instagram or YouTube or whatever, just being like, get to 50 issues, get to 50 issues. If you get to 50 issues, it's good because of X, Y, and Z reason. And Todd McFarlane's like the GOAT, as far as like comic artists turn like businessmen go. He's the GOAT. So that's part of why I'm so hyped to at least get that done, because it's one step on the road to that. And let's see if that does do anything or not. But I really like the IP. I really like the stuff. So I think if I like it, then there'll definitely be other people that do. So yeah, no, I'm hyped to do that, and I'm hyped to do other things. There's a bunch of stuff I want to do. So I might do some process videos. I have process videos from before for other stuff too, but it's new content, so why not? If there's anything that you guys want to see, let me know. As far as like early on sketches and process work, character sheets, just from beginning to end, whatever behind the scenes stuff, let me know. And also, I'm going to, this is so insane. So, I got a Facebook thing today that 7 years ago, I posted this picture of my current character. So, I'm gonna put it up here, right? That's the picture. That's when I started. And then, whoosh, this is where I'm at now. So, this is my current character. And then that's what it was. And just how far it's been from that version of the character specifically, and I could go even further back and show, which is further is only like a few years, but even further back and show the first one where he is definitely like God of War copy, with a demon filter put on him. And he still looks kind of similar. The clothes are different. He's looked pretty much the same the whole time, but I've just gotten better at drawing, so that's how he changes. But I think it's cool to see that progress, right? I think I did a reel where it's the very first one to the very last one. I'd have to go find that to put it in, but I think I'm happy I'm getting started back up again because I really like the character, I really like the world, I really like the potential within it, because I have a bunch of different side stories that I may or may not do that that I have written out, because I like the sandbox that I created out of it, and it's so different. Hold on. I have the map over here. Is that upside down? Yep. I have the map over here, and it's a whole continent worth of stuff. This is where the main kingdom is, right there. And where our boy Sethos, the main character, goes on an adventure, is eventually all over the place. So, yeah, no, I'm excited about it. I think it's fun. Yeah, no, if you want to see more updates and... Sorry, the camera's doing something weird. If you want to see more updates on this particular project, follow me. If you want to see more images and stuff that I'm about to post more because I'm getting back into it, follow my Instagram. That's it's the same name, Tredel the Comic God, on Instagram. And heck yeah, come back or go watch some of my other videos, whatever you want to do. But yeah, no, I'm probably going to be juggling my novel I'm writing right now, which is The Mage of the Black Forest, and this, Blood of the Set Empire. And I might be doing lore videos and stuff for both of it. Maybe I should find a way to distinguish what I'm doing, probably in the thumbnail, like which one, just in case someone's pulled more towards the comic side or more towards the novel side, so I'll figure that out. But right now, yeah, no, I'm just having fun with it. I always love creating, I've always loved writing, I've always loved drawing, so just getting back to the product that I've loved and have been working on for a long time. I'm happy about it. All right. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Have a good time until I see you next, and then have an even better time after that time. Hey. Peace.